back to my channel. I know it's been a while since I've been on here. There's been a lot going on. If you have me on social media, you know that I got a house. Me and Aaliyah finally got our own little house. So with moving, if you've ever moved, you understand how crazy it can be sometimes. So we've been trying to get our house settled. I finally got Aaliyah's room somewhat decorated, somewhat put together. We still have a lot of things to do, but we are working on it slowly but surely. We got a new house. We've been kind of sad too, because if you follow me on social media, you know that my cat ran away. And to someone who owns cats, you know that they're your other child, or they are only kids. So I've been really depressed about it. And I really haven't had the energy to make a video because I've been so sad about it. But today I feel like would be a good day to make one. I'm off today. It's spring break. I'm thinking about going to San Antonio, but with everything going on right now with the coronavirus, I don't know if I will. But yeah, let's just get right into this video. Get ready with me and see how it ends up. So we're gonna push our hair back and get ready. So first things first, eyebrows. So I just want to take a minute while I'm actually doing my eyebrows and talk to you a little bit about what's going on. I know we're all really scared, and I mean, if you've researched it at all, you know that if the only people who are really susceptible to this, to die from this, is like our elderly and people who have underlying diseases like cancer, diabetes, stuff like that. And I know people can get, well, that's not me, so I'm fine, which is great. But if you have a loved one who's maybe a little older, or someone that you know maybe has cancer, this can be kind of scary. So I understand people are panicking and people just want to know. And I feel like the media has really scared us a lot. Really hasn't presented facts all the time. And I know that can cause hysteria with even the calmest of person. I just want everyone to listen to directions. Try to stay as calm as possible. Try to limit your exposure. Obviously, that's what people are saying. And it makes sense, considering. One of my really good friends called me this morning and said that last night her husband went to go buy toilet paper and somebody actually robbed him. And if you don't know, that's one of the main things that's getting wiped out at the stores is water and toilet paper and cleaning supplies. And like I said, I get it. People are scared, and I don't want to discount anyone's emotions, but I want us to be good to one another. We're all worried because why? We all have one thing in common. We love people, and we don't want them to get sick and die, and us ourselves don't want to get sick and die. So, you know, the selfishness can really take over us sometimes, and I don't want people to get hurt in the process of this mass hysteria. Just be patient, people. It is really scary though. I just personally know people who can be affected and who can actually pass away from this, so it's scary. I'm just, and I don't know how this is gonna sound, but I'm kind of thankful that kids really haven't died from it, and kids really don't really get it. They are carriers, which means they can carry the germ and like pass it to somebody else, but they themselves really don't get affected. Which to me, obviously, being a mom of a 7-year-old is like that's the scariest thing for me. That's the number one thing I was worried about. Now I'm gonna carve out my brows, and I'm gonna use the Tarte Shape Tape in medium to just carve them out. This is like a staple in my makeup routine. I just cannot not do this. And then I'm gonna bring it down on the eyelid to also work for my base. I'm really not gonna do anything crazy with my eyes today, but I still want a base. And I do have eyelash extensions in for anyone asking, which is why I'm not gonna do anything crazy because I don't want to put false lashes on top of these. So, alright. I mean, me personally, I got kind of scared about 2 days ago. So my parents brought me a couple packs of waters and a couple of rolls of, or a couple packs of toilet paper. But it's been hard for us to like really enjoy the new house with all this anxiety, and I'm someone who already kind of suffers from a little bit of anxiety. So like when I mix the hysteria in with it, it's just not good for me mentally. It like really works my nerves. I'm gonna keep my eyes pretty simple. I really don't want anything crazy on my eyes. So I'm gonna take the Anastasia Beverly Hills eyeshadow palette, the Jackie Aina one. I don't know if I pronounced her last name right. But I'm gonna start with the color Ginger and just work it in my crease. Okay, when I told y'all this was gonna be simple, I was not lying. So I'm just gonna take one other color. I'm gonna take that color Solil in the palette. It's just like a light champagne-y glitter color, and I'm gonna put that on my lid. I'm really not trying to focus on like a crazy eyeshadow today. Place that right under that color. Transition it a little bit, not too much. Pack it on, and then smudge. Nothing crazy, pretty simple. But sometimes the simplest looks can look really good. So now I'm just gonna move right on to foundation, and for my primer, I know I've used this in a lot of my videos, but it's just my favorite. I'm gonna use the Milk Hydro Grip Primer. And I'm gonna put this all over my face. And then I'm gonna use the MAC Mattifying Cream right in the center of my face because I have really oily skin. Really oily skin. Right on my nose and then right in here. It's so bad. Once that's in the skin, I'll go ahead and move on to foundation. The foundation I'm using is the Lancome. I don't even want to try to pronounce this. That's what it looks like. I literally don't know if that's focusing. I don't know. But it's the color. What color is it in? You guys, what is wrong with me? I want to say 425 Bis W. Okay. So I'm going to shake it, shake it, shake it, shake it. And then my dog's at the window. He's so cute. So I'm kind of over the Beauty Blender thing with my foundation. I actually like the way this brush applies. I want to say I got it at like TJ Maxx or something. It's just like a rounded, stiff brush. And I really like the way it buffs out my concealer more. And if y'all see like my nipple covers, well, it's better than seeing nipples, right? I just put a couple pumps on the back of my hand. 2 or 3 to start with. And I dip this brush into my hand, into the foundation, and I just start working it into my skin. Going down behind my jawline. At least down to my necklace, because it's not cute when your shit's not blended. Excuse me, when your foundation's not blended. And then I'm just going to keep pouncing it and moving it around my skin. And I feel like when I push the product into my skin, it lasts a lot longer. And obviously this color doesn't match my face, but it matches the rest of my body, which is white. I just have a really white chest. I've never really understood that. Like my arms and my legs are really tan. Even if I'm outside for like 5 seconds, I tan a lot, but my chest just stays so white. I'm going to keep buffing that in to my hairline, into my face. So my kid doesn't have school next week, and I don't have school next week because I do go to school. But I still have to go to work, which is really weird to me. I mean, obviously I want to get a paycheck, but it's just, is it safe, you know? And if you're like me and you're a complete spaz, you'll get it on your clothes. So, there's that. So now I'm going to conceal. I'm going to take that, I'm going to take the NARS Creamy Concealer in the color Marron Glacé. And just highlight as I usually do. Clean up the eyeshadow with the concealer. try not, since I have a big head, I used to highlight really high, and then I realized it was just focusing on my forehead. Here, triangle on my chin. Now is whenever I use the Beauty Blender and I blend everything out. And this is a damp Beauty Blender, and I try to focus on the outer edges. I try to focus on the outer edges more, and then do closer to my eye last, because that's what I want to be the thickest and to stay the longest. I just do a couple taps. And then that's it. I really like to leave it alone as much as possible. Alright, so once that's all blended out, I'm going to take the Huda Beauty baking powder, and I am going to take that Beauty Blender on the clean side, dip it into the powder, and place that all under my eye to start baking just a little bit. I don't really bake that much, just enough. Put it under my eye. Now for the rest of my face, I'm going to take the Kat Von D Lock-It Powder Foundation in the color Tan 160. Take a big fluffy brush and pounce that over everything. Bring it down my chest too, since we put a little color down here. Over my nose. And on my forehead. Okay, now I will wipe away the baking powder. Now I'm going to take the Anastasia Beverly Hills bronzer in Mahogany. And I'm going to take that and bronze up my face, obviously hitting the cheeks. The forehead, if you have a 5 head like me, you might want to focus a little bit more on the forehead, just to bring it down. I look like a full moon, especially in those pictures. Oof, you can really break the whole look. Do the other side. Up. Get my jawline. And I've noticed the more you're not super precise with this, the easier it is to blend out. So I'm going to bring it down my neck a little bit. Boom, baby. And for blush, I'm going to take the Anastasia Beverly Hills Blush Trio in Cocktail Party. It kind of just looks like that. And I'm going to mix the two colors together and hit my cheeks. And I like to smile so I can really see where I need to place the blush. I do my apples and then I go up slightly. Mix it in, tap off. Smile and drag, smile and drag. And I always do tend to get a little crazy with blush, but blush is the first thing that comes off of your face. So I'll just take the brush that I use for the Kat Von D powder, and I will blend that out. Okay, so for highlights today, I'm going to take the Maybelline New York Master Strobing Liquid in the one, it says 100 Light Iridescent, and it is a liquid, so I have to be really careful with this. But I'm going to put this on the back of my hand, and then with some clean fingers, I'm just going to rub it in the back of my hand, and then I do make a mess with this sometimes. I just want a little bit on my fingers so I can pat this on. Just very carefully, because it is a liquid, you want to be very careful. Now I'm actually going to take a wet brush to see if that'll place it better. Yeah, it does. A lot better. Yeah. It's a lot better. And I'm going to move this up my face. And I love a liquid highlight, dude. It is amazing. I went a little crazy on this side, but I'm still playing around with this to see how it looks on the skin, and boom! I love the wet look. I think it is so freaking pretty. Now I'm gonna blend that out a little bit because it's a bit crazy. Wow, that's really pretty. Okay, so the only thing I'm going to do under my eyes is this Essence Long Lasting Eyeliner in Lovely Frappuccino. I'm just going to put that in my waterline. I'm not going to do any color down there. I just wanted something in there, just a little pop of color. And I think a nude would be pretty, but I'm going to do that next time. I'm going to take the Supersizer CoverGirl mascara and just run this. And I think this is a really, like, when you have extensions and you just focus on having like a clean face, I think it looks so pretty when girls just like have a nice like a good base and then like a subtle highlight and nothing too crazy on the eyes. I think it looks really good. And to line my lips, I'm going to take the Lottie London Stay All Day Lip Pencil in Fleek. I'm going to line my lips, and I probably should have sharpened this, but hey. Now I have this mini lippy from Smashbox. It's the color Stepping Out. Put this all over my lips. Went a little crazy. Okay, and then right in the middle, I'm going to put the Anastasia Cashmere Liquid Lipstick and just right in the middle of the lips. And I went pretty much out, so it's hard to see. I just like the ombre effect it gives. I can take my headband out. I'm probably gonna put a different choker on because I really didn't like the way that silver looked with my look today. And I did get extensions. I got the machine weft extensions. I got the 26-inch. I probably had no business getting hair that long, but I did. And so they're just sewn in, unlike my clip-ins. So I have those. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to spray my face. I'm just gonna end this video with some positive vibes. I want everybody to stay safe, hug your loved ones. Please follow directions, guys. Please follow what the news is saying. Please. I want everybody to stay safe. I don't want to hear catastrophic numbers. I know we've lost so many people already, and I just want to keep that number as low as possible. So please, everybody stay safe, keep your loved ones close, and I will see y'all next time. I love you all. Bye.